First Steps is back with another brand new first episode. We watched Twisted Metal, the brand new Peacock show based on an old video game about car warfare. Yeah, my name is Eric.
And I'm Keith.
And this is First Steps. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of First Steps.
Yeah, we didn't think it was going to happen this week. You were tired. I'm going on vacation.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Well,
Well,
we're up.
You've been doing like nonstop things the past
That's
few
true.
days.
It's true. And we were up late last night. We played D&D last night.
Right.
It was an epic quest that we were on.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I probably drank too much.
Yeah.
So I was very tired.
You were in the
today.
sun also yesterday, today. That takes it out of you.
Yeah, it was
And
a lot.
anyone,
It was a
anyone,
lot.
Not just you.
So if I look a little, little down, just shut the fuck up. I got my Jenny Ruby Red Kolsch, and I'm ready to turn it up to 11, baby.
Well, let's just keep it at a 7 maybe for tonight.
All right, let's keep it at a 7 tonight, guys. Let's take it down to a 7. A solid 7. We watched Twisted Metal. This is a show that I've been looking forward to for a while since it was announced.
Really?
Yeah, I was a big fan of the video game Twisted Metal.
Yeah. I mean, who wasn't?
So you played Twisted Metal.
If you were an adolescent in whatever time period this came out, and there were several iterations of it, you had to play Twisted Metal because you wanted to drive a car.
Yep.
You wanted to drive a car badly. And this is the way you could do it all and also blow things up.
Yeah. But you had to be like a PlayStation kid because it wasn't on Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine was only on PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Yeah, that's why I never knew it wasn't on anything else. Okay.
So the video game, it's like it's an arena game where you pick a car and then you have to blow up everybody else's cars with different weapons. There's all different cars. And when they were like, okay, we're making a show based on this game, I'm like, what the fuck is this going to be?
Yeah.
I had no clue.
No. Do we have a better idea now that we've seen it?
A little bit. A little bit of a better idea. Before we start, though, you played the game. What was your favorite car that you played?
Well, I was trying to figure out which one it was actually in, but I always played as there was a character, which I think was a lady in like a sleek black sport car who shot out like a whirlwind or something.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was like
knocked you off the cliff.
Yep.
I liked that one because it was fast. You get people out of your way, and you just keep going until they blow each other up.
Right. Each one of the cars had different attributes.
Yeah.
And that one had like high speed.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I remember I liked to play as the motorcycle because
he also had really high speed.
High speed, bad turning, bad defense. But like if you hit someone with their like special like missile, it was like an instant like kill.
God.
It was great.
So strong.
Yeah. Did you ever play that guy that was just like he just held two giant wheels together?
I knew exactly what you were gonna say. No. I'm surprised that wasn't your go-to guy. He was.
I think I played it every once in a while, but I think that one was like really hard to turn or something. I don't know.
I mean, I think what was his thing? I don't know.
He had like rockets on his shoulders.
Yeah.
So it's literally just a man holding two giant monster truck tires together with rockets on his shoulders. You posed a good question.
Yeah.
Did he go upside down with the tires, or did the tires spin around? Like, is he holding like?
I think the tires are on a different bearing, so that he wasn't spinning like super fast.
Make you real dizzy.
He's revolutions are happening with the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I think it's just straight because if he was doing that. The rockets would be spinning with them too.
That's a good point.
It would just be shooting off.
It'd be hard to shoot. Yeah.
You have to time that just perfectly.
I really hope that he shows up on this show. There's just a man rolling down the street.
So spoiler alerts. There will be some pre-spoilers. He does not show up in the first episode.
Yeah, sorry to burst your bubble.
But you know what does show up? Another character I did play, which was a police car. Now in the game, the police car had that like electrical like shockwave or something that shot on and like I think it like disengaged the cars.
Yeah.
So I like that one too.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see that in the show. So so we're going to talk about the first episode of the show. There will be spoilers.
I already said that to them.
For the first episode.
I gave them that warning this time. Yeah.
Well, they only listen to what I say.
The warning is null and void unless it comes from you.
Exactly. Gotcha. They signed the thing at the beginning, the waiver. So shall we talk about this first step?
Absolutely.
All right, so it starts out with a voiceover saying 20 years ago, the world turned to shit.
Mm-hmm. Internet went down.
The internet went down, and people couldn't get their porn. Is literally what they said.
Riots, and all of a sudden we've got a lawless part of the communities, and the cities built up walls and cast all the lawless out.
Right. Yeah. So they built walls around the cities. Anybody who's like committed a crime.
Exactly.
Out of here.
Yep. But no internet still even in the cities. It sounds like.
No porn. No internet. Nothing.
You're just out there. Yeah.
But then there are these drivers that are out in the lawless area, and they drive stuff in between the walled cities. And that's where our main character comes in. Anthony Mackie plays John.
Now, right away, I had a little problem with this part.
Okay,
I just need to bring it to you, because now these cities, they depicted them as having a lot of wealth.
Okay,
right? And they've got a lot of resources and vehicles. Why wouldn't they just have, like, armored convoys to go back and forth between the cities?
Yeah. Maybe this is... Maybe they did it before, because it seems to me like there's not many of these drivers, and they need to be. Maybe these are just the best of the best, the specialists.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe
because they definitely seem to like. They all know, all the drivers know each other, and they're like familiar with the whole thing.
Right. The rules of the road.
But immediately it kicks off with like a car fight. Like, it's just cars and guns.
In the mall.
And they're in a mall, And Anthony Mackie, he puts on a CD, Cypress Hill.
Oh, right. Yep.
And, we go. So I'm assuming that when they say 20 years ago, they mean, like...
modern time?
Like, 20 years ago from our time. Because it seemed like everything was, like, early 2000s. He drove... So one of the things was... He's got CDs, right? He's popping those CDs, unless like they're just reverting back to an era of pre-internet porn. So I don't know. I can't.
The cars had no dashboards with all the.
There's no cell phones.
Yeah. No.
Well, no internet, I guess.
Well, they're not on the same system. Are
they? No. So I don't know. Maybe all those 5G people like finally knocked down all the towers.
Oh, it's probably part of it. Yeah.
But they're in a mall. He's driving through a mall. I thought it was really cool.
That was a great scene. Yeah.
And all this was we then see, we see the end result after he's driving, doing this thing, killing tons of people in their cars, just shooting them up.
The cars are shooting him, too.
Yeah. Very violent.
Yeah.
And then it was all deliver 2 bags of dry dog food to a
That's
town.
Right.
It was weird. And they're all like, we're eating.
Yeah.
So... It was strange.
I thought it was for their dogs. I'm like, oh, that's kind of sweet that he did all this for the dogs.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, actually for the people to eat.
So they're telling us this is the gist basically. Yeah. This first episode was just a lot of that, setting up the world. Because then we have like another driving montage set to Oasis.
Right, Champagne Supernova.
Yeah. Champagne Supernova. Love that.
Right.
But so like the music's great. If you were like. From this era. I don't know about the millennials.
Representative, yeah.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say it was great.
It was great for me.
Yeah. I didn't hear like the Cranberries or something like that.
Oh, those they came later.
Rock out to Zombie.
So then we've realized there's a new San Francisco. It's one of the big cities.
Yeah.
And
sexy, sleek.
The COO wants to meet with him, played by Neve Campbell.
That's who that was?
Yeah, you didn't really...
no, I didn't realize it was her.
She's looking great, by the way. She looks great.
Yeah, didn't know it was her.
And she wants him to do a run to New Chicago. And he was like, oh, what? Record skips. Like, New Chicago's like the worst of the worst.
Well, they don't know how to get there either, because they're used to the West. They've heard that East is really dicey. It gets really bad in the Netherlands. I don't know what they call them. In the non-city areas, it's supposed to be really dicey back east.
Yeah,
even
real
more so than
there.
here.
Yeah,
in the West.
Everybody's telling them, even like everybody, don't do it, don't go out there.
Not worth it.
But they make him an offer that he can't refuse.
What was the offer?
To become a full-fledged citizen of New San Francisco.
And that doesn't happen just every day.
No, and because she gives him this tour and shows him this idyllic lifestyle.
She got a baby, her husband.
Yeah, baby and a husband. They have like a dinner with like real food, not dog food.
Which I thought was a little weird, because I'm like, why did they bring this random man back to her house? I thought that was very strange.
Yeah, you did think that, and I was like, I mean,
they're just being welcoming.
Yeah, exactly.
But then,
so the deal is, he has 10 days to get this item from New Chicago and get back, or else the deal's off the table.
Yeah.
And he's like,
and we don't know what this is.
Yeah, he's I'm in. So he's doing it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he drives away,
question.
Yes.
Is he going to pick up something in Chicago, right? And then he's bringing it back
and
to
he's
San
got to bring it
Francisco.
back.
Got it. Okay.
In 10 days. Like, I don't even know in the real world if that's possible.
I think it takes like 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether you're not going to like, men with tires.
Sure. It's just chasing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like old ambulances, like shooting people with bombs strapped to them.
Well, that was a little side story too. That was happening.
What was?
Well, we saw like the possible ambulance, right?
Well, okay, so yeah, so first of all, let's just say that this whole thing with Nev Campbell having this like amazing lifestyle, immediately we see that it was fake. She just did this to get him to go on this run, and then immediately after she was like a total bitch, like, ew, get this kid away from me, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
Yeah.
And we're like,
and walked away, we're like, ooh.
Yeah, so I don't believe the deal is a real deal. It's not the real deal.
Oh, it's not the real deal. Okay. So someone wants him eliminated or something, you think?
So, or just like, I mean, she probably wants whatever this is, but she's not going to pay the citizenship or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, that's my thought.
Okay.
And then, so next we see a pink hearse.
Like another story, yeah.
And it's a side story going on where, like, they're getting chased by the cops, and it's this person played by Stephanie Beatrice from, she was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
She was in that Disney movie.
Right, that one.
What is that one? We
Hocus
don't
Pocus
talk
2?
about Bruno. You know that one? Anywho.
Yeah.
So she ends up, there's a whole thing with her and her friend.
Yep.
They're getting chased by cops.
Brother. It was her brother.
Oh, her brother. That's right. Yeah. The cops stop them. The cop's a total asshole. Played by Thomas Hayden Church.
Yeah.
Of
looking good.
Wings.
Yeah.
Sideways.
Yep.
All those classics.
Yep.
It was looking good. How old do you think Thomas Hayden Church is?
Like late 60s, 70, right?
Right? That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But he's like a total asshole.
Oh, yeah. He's like a totally corrupt.
Like a murderous.
Yeah.
Like, because he like has them and he like just murders one of them.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more. We're not going to get into it. But yeah, gives him the opportunity to like, decide who lives, who dies.
Yeah.
So we know he's just like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then they go to John Anthony Mackie is going to like a map maker to try to get like this map, which I thought was a really cool like little extra thing they put in. You know,
because
there's no
anymore.
GPS,
right?
And this guy, he like just makes these, and they're not real detailed maps either.
Yeah. It was like just a drawing. It's like over here.
This is how you determine. But maybe there's only a handful of roads anymore.
Maybe. I don't think he had a degree in cartography or whatever, but it got the job done. So now we knew exactly, like, kind of where he was going. Not exactly.
He knew, yeah. And he told him, he's like, Chicago is fucked. He literally said that. He's like, don't go. But he's like, if you do go, you got to go through Vegas. And they're like, but that's his world.
Yeah.
And then as they say that, they hear like,
ding, 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 ding,
yeah.
ding, ding, ding,
and then we see the Sweet Tooth dancing in his car, his ice cream truck. And he's like this, and it's played by Samoa Joe, the wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Voiced by Will Arnett, though.
Oh, there's a lot of layers.
It's weird, a lot of layers.
Yeah. Did he say anything at all in this
no,
episode?
We don't hear anything in this one. But yeah, Sweet Tooth, he was the guy, clown, like creepy psycho clown that drives an ice cream truck in the game. He's like the most notable character out of all of them.
My brother played as that one.
Yeah, probably. And then the Stephanie Beatrice is trying to like carjack Anthony Mackie
back on the road.
Yeah,
right. This happened.
There's
a lot of layers to this now. But yeah, if you got lost back there, just feel free to watch the episode. You'll see it all come together. But yeah, this is
the last scene, and it's her trying to carjack him
because now she's without her own car and her brother is dead.
Yes, and all of a sudden that's when like they're at this a standoff, and then we hear the ice cream truck coming, and they're like, fuck,
and they turn their guns at the same time.
Yep,
at the credits.
Yeah. So it was a lot of setup. We're learning about the characters. There's not a ton of characters.
How did she get to Vegas? Or he's come out to get them? She must have been already out that way.
Yeah. Well, he's like, I don't know how far out of Vegas this, Sweet Tooth is. Sure. I don't know the area that well. I would need a cartographer.
That's right on the border of Nevada and California.
Okay. But yeah, so it's just setting up the main characters. We got Stephanie Beatrice. Right. She doesn't talk at all. IMDb shows her name is just like Quiet, I think is her name. Because I was waiting to hear it, because sometimes she does like this deep voice for when she was on Brilliant and then like her normal voice is a little bit more bubbly.
Hi, puppy.
Yeah. And then Anthony Mackie, Nev Campbell, and now Sweet Tooth. Those are pretty much the main character. Oh, and then the cop. So yeah. Not a ton of characters, but we're learning about what this world is. And the goings on. And like I should mention that throughout the entire thing, there's just tons of jokes. Like I don't know if we sold it. Oh boy. It was very much a comedy more than anything else. Whether or not you agree with,
I don't remember that part of it. Yeah, what were some of the jokes?
Well, I don't know either. He was very like, Anthony Mackie's he's real witty and he's
he was the best part.
Yeah,
100%.
And I think the Sweet Tooth, played by Will Arnett, will probably be pretty funny too.
Well, he's a funny guy, right?
But there was a lot of like, it's not all funny because there's like suicide and murder. But
typical
post-apocalyptic stuff. But it was humorous.
Right.
So I should say that. So there's 10 episodes. They're all available right now on Peacock. But yeah, we stopped at 1.
Thankfully.
Oh boy. We'll get to our review. Before we do get to our review, is there anything else you want to say before we review it about the first episode?
I think that you encapsulated it quite nicely there.
Okay. I do want to have one of our world famous, I don't know what the title is. Yeah. It's like some sort of a showdown.
Okay.
And I'm talking about the vehicles in TV and movies. Now, there's a lot of famous ones. What's your favorite vehicle from any television show or movie?
Well, there's a couple I'm thinking, but I'm going to have to go with the Mystery Mobile. With the Scooby-Doo.
Mystery Mobile, good one. That's a classic. It's a classic. I didn't want to tell you anything about this because I want to just spring it on you because you're not like a car guy, and I wanted you to have to talk about cars in TV shows, and then you'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's Kit.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Kit.
I got 2.
All right. So what I put together is a small tournament.
Yeah.
Pitting the greatest television show vehicles versus the greatest movie.
Does the Love Boat count as a vehicle?
I did leave out flying things and boats.
Gotcha.
Left them off
invisible
there.
Jet.
These are more things like that you would see on, like Twisted, like that you could see in the game Twisted Metal. So I want to think of it like that. So if you're playing the game Twisted Metal and this is an arena combat car game.
Got it.
You got to tell me which one of these is going to win.
Got it. Okay.
All right. First up, we got the 1960s TV Batmobile. Oh. The black and red one. It's like the weird car.
Yep.
Versus like not the new Batmobile, but let's say like the one that like Val Kilmer drove in the Batman movies.
I feel like Val Kilmer's would beat the other one. The other one was just kind of fast.
Yeah, it was.
Did it have anything shoot out of it occasionally?
Maybe like an oil slick or something like that. It was really bad.
Bang bang or something that made like some noises. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Val Kilmer's was sexy.
It was. Yeah. It was very sexy. All right. The Mystery Machine.
Oh, never made it on the list.
Versus Herbie the Love Bug in a battle. Now, what do you think the weapons would be in the Mystery Machine? Like or Shaggy opens the door and
Scooby snacks being thrown at people.
Scooby snacks and it makes their car spin out or something.
Someone's glasses flying out and doing maybe a laser beam. The sun getting right out, hit it right.
Yeah, Shaggy's blowing out bong smoke and it's like a smoke screen.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. So smoke screen versus.
Yeah.
What
Herbie the Love Bug.
Did make a noise? He was just kind of sentient, right?
Yeah, it did like the tiny horn sound. And maybe it's like Hood would go up every once in a while.
I mean, that was a lovable guy.
Yeah,
he had a lot of spunk, a lot of heart.
spunk. Yeah, especially when Lindsay Lohan was behind the wheel in the later films.
I mean, I feel like this one. This is a tough one. So you can fit more people in Mystery Mobile, right? So it's got like a lot more like firepower, I feel.
Yeah.
But Herbie's got like a sentient driver along with whoever might be in the car. Yeah. So you kind of have like a...
That's true. That's true.
I think I'm going to go... what do you think?
I mean, but like, who's that dude with the ascot? He's probably driving. He's probably amazing.
He's in control. Yeah, he's in control.
Yeah, you can tell. He cares about one thing and one thing only. Just driving that mystery machine.
Okay.
I don't know. I think the mystery machine.
Yeah. I think so too.
We're going to go with that.
Yeah, let's go with that one. I think it's a little tougher too. Like, you take a little hits.
Next up, the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard versus the National Lampoon's Vacation station wagon, like Woody.
Are these driven with the people from the...
Yeah, sure.
Is like the dead aunt in the car too? Can we use her to pop out the back?
Yeah, she's on the back. She falls off every once in a while.
Yeah.
The General Lee just shoots out racism.
Yeah, exactly.
That's its one and only weapon, and it could jump real far.
He can jump.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go again for tenacity with the other one. Yeah, with
the Woody.
With the Woody.
I agree.
Yeah, they made it across the country. They also did a lot of skidding out and jumping, I believe. They went under that truck at one point.
Under
in time.
the truck with going to the car, Christmas tree farm. Mm-hmm. That flipped. It did a whole thing. Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm. And I think also just to make a statement about racism, we have to get rid of the General Lee. Get out of here with
the rails. Bye-bye.
Your shitty flag.
Exactly.
Kit.
Yes.
Knight Rider.
Right.
Versus the DeLorean.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I mean, this really is the category to watch, I believe.
This is the one. This is the battle. Because you feel like, as far as weapons go, Kit had, guns, missiles, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
DeLorean could maybe do a teleport type situation if it goes through into the future and back or whatever.
If it got enough time, enough leeway.
Oh yeah, it does need to get to 88 miles per hour.
Exactly. Can it get there with Kit on its tail?
101 gigawatts.
Exactly.
I don't know what the number was.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. You got Hasselhoff versus Christopher Lloyd.
Oh yeah,
Marty McFly.
I'm gonna leave this one to you. I feel like it might be Kit personally, but I don't know.
I think Kit too. I think he was made for this.
Yeah.
Whereas the DeLorean's more of a transportation thing. Yeah. It's like a time machine.
It's got a cooler power overall, I think.
Yeah.
DeLorean.
Oh, way cooler.
But in terms
as
of
far
this
as battle,
world, yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah, because the DeLorean couldn't even stand up against
the train.
Well, the train was pretty badass. Everybody, listen, we've talked about it before. Back to the Future 3, low-key, great movie. Don't let anybody ruin it. All right. The A-Team's van.
Okay. Another van makes it way.
Yep. Versus...
good firepower.
The Mutt Cuts vehicle from Dumb and Dumber. The Shaggy dog car. Do you remember that one?
I didn't see Dumb and Dumber.
You've never seen Dumb and Dumber?
Because it's got Jim Carrey in it, that was an automatic loser.
Really?
It's got to be, right?
Oh, man, I forgot.
That's got like a solid group of people in it. And this says, who does it have in it? That guy with the teeth and then Jim Carrey?
Yeah, the guy with the teeth and Jim Carrey. Here, I'll show you a picture of it.
Oh, that is a good car, though.
It's like a dog.
I mean, I do like the car. For style, that's pretty unique.
And I would say it would probably like bite somebody. Because, it'd be like, in this world, it'd be like a real dog.
Absolutely. Yeah, terrifying.
But then the other side, you got Mr. T.
Right.
Like you said.
Right, exactly. Who was like...
Probably with a giant gun in the back of that van.
Exactly. Yeah.
So who was your pick here?
I'm going to go with Mr. T's group.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, next up we've got the Bluth stair car from Arrested Development versus the bus from Speed. This is a tough one. The bus from Speed has an explosive on it.
I think one of the ones had a bus in it. I think I loved it because it was like you couldn't stop it. It just kept driving through things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the bus. That has just so much power to it.
Really, but what about this? You put the stairs up, And then I don't know what happens then.
I mean, the stair one's cool. I think that'd be a good one against like that'd be a good niche one, like to take out people. That's like a counter. That's like a hard counter to some of them.
Yeah,
right?
to like a taller one.
Yeah,
you can get the stairs.
Maybe like to against the what's his name? The who's the guy with the sweet tooth guy? You know, you can climb up and over it, jumping on top of it safely.
Yeah, the bus was literally unstoppable.
Yeah,
that was the whole point of the movie. It was unstoppable.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. The Munsters, it's like a Model T / hearse, versus Bumblebee, the Transformer Camaro, whatever that was.
I mean, again, I think for sentience, we'll give it to Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Although we didn't give it to Herbie, but Bumblebee's a step up.
Oh yeah. And he has a lot more weapons though too.
Yeah. The hearse just has a lot of great style to it.
I think the hearse would explode. It's got like one hit point.
But damn, it looks good.
It looks good, and it's got that whole family of misfits.
Right. I'm sure they've got like some cursing abilities or something.
Oh
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Grandpa's
like
throwing corpses at them.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah.
What do you think, though?
I mean, then again, Herman could probably tank a couple hits.
Yeah.
Right? Like save it, but after 3, then the car blows up because he can only take 3.
Yeah. He's got to sacrifice the daughter who's not really special.
What's her name? Yeah, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Is it Marilyn or Lily? Lily. Marilyn's the wife. I don't remember anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not that old, guys. We're young. We're young kids.
Wasn't that just no? It was Adam Sandler was just on again.
Oh yeah, the Rob Zombie. Robert Zombie. Hi, I'm a Robert Zombie.
Yeah, it was the Munsters then.
It was.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see it though. So
I don't know if there's a different vehicle in that one.
Oh right, we got it's this
Updated.
vehicle. Right, right. Maybe that one has guns. He does like his guns.
It's true. So
let's give it. We're gonna give it to Bumblebee.
All right. Yeah. And then the last one.
Oh wow, we saw more.
The Flintstones mobile versus Ghostbusters Ecto-1.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
What about Fred with his feet? He's running with his feet. Now
the dinosaur on top.
Like they're cartoons. He could get hurt. He gets hurt a lot. Never dies.
Like huge durability.
Yeah, and he's got that giant wheel in the front, just rolling over things and probably crush everything.
I mean, that's really the prototype to the guy with his arms on the wheel.
It really is. It was. Versus
Ecto-1,
but it has that cool seat that swings out and like the blast.
Yeah, it's got the blaster thing with it. I think that's it. That to me is a no-brainer.
All right.
One. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the first round. Yeah. And now, second round. Let's go through. We got the Batmobile movie.
Yeah.
Car versus the Mystery Machine.
It's got to go with Batmobile.
Batmobile.
Yep.
Is winning that one for sure.
It doesn't have
tough to unseat the Batmobile.
It doesn't have my heart, but it does have my vote.
National Lampoon's Station Wagon versus Kit.
Oh yeah, obviously Kit.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see what we're going into now. Yeah.
The A-Team van versus the Speed Bus that could not slow down.
I think Speed Bus.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Bumblebee versus Ecto-1.
Ooh. This is the dark horse. This is a tough competition. I feel like either one of these could have gone to the last round against whoever's going to come up.
Yeah, I think Bumblebee has the fighting prowess and the weapons. Yep. Ecto-1 is just an old ambulance.
Now, Bumblebee is not. Bumblebee is in no way a poltergeist, right? There's no.
They suck the spirit out of it. It's just a regular car,
right? That's what I don't know.
That's what I
don't know. Like what is Bumblebee? I think he's like an AI, right?
Well, so he's like it's like a real, like it's a thing. It's like a person.
It's a living thing.
But they look like machines.
Oh.
So what happens if you hit a living thing with the blaster?
I don't think that'd be very good for the living thing.
Probably not. Whatever or if they cross the streams. But then again, Bumblebee could probably just smash the Ecto-1
before we got the stream out.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for Bumblebee.
All right.
Yeah. He's also fast too, right?
He's very fast. Yeah. Okay, so Batmobile versus Kit. This is a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, Batmobile is kind of like the 10-year advanced version of Kit.
Sure, but Kit has the he did it week after week.
Yeah.
Batmobile's out there. How often do we see the Batmobile?
I don't know.
Kit's out there saving the day.
Yeah.
He talks.
And Kit did have an AI.
Yeah.
Did Batmobile have an AI, or was it really controlled by someone else?
Just Batman. Maybe like every once in a while
Alfred
the butler.
Or something.
Yeah,
okay. yeah,
Alfred. See, that's a tough one, man.
I guess I'm willing to go with Kit. If you're leaning that, I feel like you're leaning that way.
Well, I'm just trying. I don't remember what kind of weapons Kit had. I think he had a bunch, but it was broadcast television in like the 80s, so probably not a ton of weaponry.
Right.
Mostly just probably like diversions and stuff like that. But then secret weapon, David Hasselhoff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Versus Val Kilmer. So now let's take it as one step further.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight? David Hasselhoff versus Val Kilmer.
And this is
both in their prime, not now.
Yeah.
Because I still think probably Val Kilmer would still win, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's still younger than him both times, but yeah. I mean, if we're looking at hair only, David wins.
Yeah,
right?
Chest hair?
Both hairs.
Oh, okay, all hairs.
Pubic hair.
All right, so let's just, Batmobile Kit, ready, go.
Batmobile.
Oh, shit, okay. And then last up, the Speed Bus versus Bumblebee.
I guess Bumblebee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Ultimate Championship, the Batmobile versus Bumblebee. One of the Bs is going to win it. Is it the Bat or the Bee?
The BM or the BB?
The BM or the BB?
Well, I actually don't know enough. I don't know. I feel like it's going to go to Bumblebee.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you stop Bumblebee.
I mean, I think like Iron Man you need.
Yeah.
That I like to see.
Yeah.
If you're going to superhero,
I do want to see like Batman versus the Transformers now.
It was just Batman versus the Transformers, and you got one little Batman.
I mean, Batman could do pretty much anything.
Okay.
Because he's awesome.
I mean, I don't really like the superheroes that are like inventors.
Yeah, you don't. Well, yeah, they need to have powers. Yeah, you don't like just rich people that like do cool shit.
Exactly, tinkerers.
Yeah. All right, Bumblebee wins. Let us know what you think. If we were
misstep?
I don't know. I don't know. I still think the Speed Bus should have taken it all.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, it would explode if anybody gets near it. Maybe take out the whole competition. I don't know how big this bomb was.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Dennis Hopper. He's off to the things. He's like,
yeah,
pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah.
And Bumblebee's like, I'm an alien. All right, let's get back to. Let us know your thoughts on this tournament. Who would win in the Ultimate Twisted Metal Battle of Supremacy? What's your review of Twisted Metal's first episode on Peacock?
Personally, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
Better than Secret Invasion.
Well, because at least Secret Invasion was just boring.
Yes.
This was not boring, but it didn't connect with me at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think this... I don't agree with the number, but I agree that...
It was a miss.
So as a first episode, I think it struggled. It had a lot to do, a lot of world building to set up. It was trying to be very funny. Sometimes it succeeded. Most of the time it didn't. I thought there was too many attempts too. Like it was trying like so much, trying to be funny, trying to be shocking. And like it just, a lot of it just fell flat. But that being said, like I'm very excited to watch more of this series. I love post-apocalyptic stuff.
Yep.
I love car battles. I love violence.
It's got all of that.
It's got all of that. I'm very excited. First episode, 6.5.
Well, okay, wow, nice. I mean, I feel like it was. If you're into this kind of genre, it's great, right?
Right.
I'm not so much in this genre, but so it's got to be like really good, like Mad.
Yeah, Mad Max.
X. That would be one that gets you because I felt like it had adrenaline and heart, like that kind of stuff. This had some of that, but it was just a lot of misses. So
I agree with that. Yeah. So, being what it is, it has room for improvement for sure. Right off the start, though, when they were having that car fight through the mall, and it's like it was well done.
Yeah,
it wasn't like shitty. Like the effects were good.
Well, that's the best part of the whole show,
right? And I was like, okay, we're gonna get 10 episodes of this, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So I was like really excited, and then I had to temper those expectations about halfway through when it was just like, okay, this is what this is.
Right.
So, but I still enjoyed myself. I'm very much looking forward to watching more. The best part about it, they're quick. They're only half-hour episodes. Right. So, it's not a huge commitment.
No, not at all. I'm hoping we do see more of the cars though, because there were a lot of cool cars back in the day.
Yeah, definitely like some Easter eggs. There's a part where he's like when he's driving through that mall, the Twisted Metal video game case hits the windshield and he like wipes it away. Yeah. And like there was a code he typed in to like start his car that was like a cheat code.
Oh yeah,
from the game.
About that. Left, right. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's fun to look at those Easter eggs and stuff from those. If it is 20 years ago, because it's very much the style, the music, everything about it is like that era that we grew up in. So, yeah, it would be fun to see more. Hopefully, it just keeps getting better. Hopefully.
Yeah, it wasn't awful. It just wasn't my. It wasn't my
yeah, you're not excited.
But if people are into it, try it out, test it out. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Not a huge commitment. 30 minutes. Try it out.
8 episodes, you said, or 10?
10 episodes. So. Yeah, Twisted Metal on Peacock. Go check it out. And I think that's it. We got anything else?
No.
All right. Go check us out on YouTube. You can watch all of our previous shows there. We're at Pop Culture Playground. A bunch of other stuff there as well. You can check out the audio version of this show anywhere podcasts are found. Just type in First Steps. Bam, you'll find us. And then check us out on we're on Instagram, TikTok. You'll find us,
We're out there.
We're out there.
We're lurking.
We're driving our cars. Showing our boobs, driving our cars, doing our thing.
Yep.
All right.
Us.
We're out of here. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.